It is so important, and I really need everybody to hear this, because this is another one of those distinctions that at worst will radically simplify your life, and at best it will save your life. We have been taught that osteoarthritis is over here. This is osteoarthritis, this is heart disease, this is cancer, this is acid reflux, this is depression, and they're all separate little things. And the reason we've been led to think that way is because we take this prescription for this, and we take this prescription for that, and this prescription for that, and this, and there's different prescriptions, like literal medical prescriptions for these different conditions. But in reality, they are all interconnected. They are all caused by the same type, with some exceptions, of basic breakdowns within the body. And when we talk about sane eating, what is so encouraging is, for example, the keto diet. I'm not here to talk good or bad about the keto diet, but the goal of the keto diet is to put you in ketosis. Okay, cool. The goal of the paleo diet is so that you eat like people in the Paleolithic era. The goal of a vegan diet is to not eat any sort of animal substances. The goal of the South Beach diet is, I don't remember what it is, but it's something. The goal of the zone diet is to eat a specific ratio of blah, blah, blah. The goal of sane eating is to eat foods that are proven, to eat so much of food that is proven to optimize the way your body functions, that you're too full for foods, processed substances that cause disease. No, that's a really, like what I just said is so important, because getting in ketosis may or may not be good. But generally people don't wake up in the morning and they say, you know what would make my life better? Being in ketosis. Or you know what would make my life better? Eating like my Paleolithic ancestors. Or you know what would make my life better? Following the zone diet to a T. What we generally wake up in the morning, we say, you know what would make my life better? If I could play with my grandkids without being in pain. You know what would make my life better? If I wasn't afraid to leave the house because people ridicule me from their car windows because of my body shape. You know what would make my life better? If when I tried to walk up the stairs, I didn't get out of breath and then feel embarrassed because I can't carry on a conversation. Those things are all a function of health problems. So why not eat in a way that, I don't care if you're in ketosis, I don't care if you eat like your Paleolithic ancestors, I don't care if you do what this guru says, I just want you to eat the food that has been scientifically, definitively proven to provide your body with the most of what it needs to thrive. And I want you to do so much of that you're too full for addictive and toxic substances that slowly kill you, period. Why, like, everything else is a middleman. Why not just skip all the dogma, skip all the nonsense, right? Like, people think they want to get in ketosis because they think ketosis will make their life better. They think they want to eat like their Paleolithic ancestors because they think that will make their life better. Those are they may or may not do that, but why not skip that? That's like an indirection. So if you're here and better health is over here, it's like random diet, skip all, just jump over that and just eat the foods that are scientifically proven to give you better health. Now, why am I going on this rant? If you eat food that is scientifically proven to reduce inflammation in your brain, balance your hormones, and heal your gut while allowing your body to metabolize stored fat and providing you objectively, like we can measure it, the most essential nutrition with the least non-essential addictive and toxic substances, every single thing that could possibly go wrong with your body will get better, period. How could it not? Right? It's like if you have a car and it's running poorly and you find out that people have been they've been mixing gasoline with milk and putting it in your gas tank, you'd say, well, I mean, I've got all these problems are happening with my car. The engine's doing this, but if you just, it's not 800 different things are wrong. It's toxic stuff that is incompatible with your car is being put in your car. And if you put high quality premium fuel in your car, all of that stuff will get better. All of it. You don't need to have like this certain kind of fuel to solve this problem and this certain kind of fuel to solve this. That's not the way the body works at all. And that's why we have people who are taking statins who are like, oops, now it increases the risk of diabetes. Oops, now it increases the risk of Alzheimer's. Oops, it's causing tremendous muscle pain. Because you can't just say, I just want to lower my cholesterol with statins. Nothing works that way. There's no such thing as I put this one thing in my body and it does this one thing. Your body is a beautifully complicated, interconnected system, and it is holistic. Everything impacts everything else. So what we do is we treat the body like the beautifully complicated, holistic system that it is, and we eat whole, nutritionally dense foods. And whether it's cardiovascular disease, whether it is depression, whether it is anxiety, whether it is osteoarthritis, all of these things are symptoms of the same basic breakdown of the beautiful biological system that is you. And when we heal that system, they will all get better, always, period. How could they not? Now, what I'm not saying is if you have a tremendous number of health issues and you just eat vegetables, they will all magically go away. I'm not saying that at all. What I am saying is that it is impossible for eating more of that which causes humans to thrive. And in fact, so much of that you're too full for that which has been proven to kill human beings, that your life will not improve, right? So let me simplify that. If you eat more of what is proven to cause humans to thrive, so much so that you're too full for that which causes humans to suffer, your life has to improve, period, always. 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 It can't not improve. That's the definition of how to improve your life. The way you improve your life is by doing more of the things that improve your life and less of the things that don't improve your life. And it sounds ridiculously simple, and it is, but it's not easy. It's not easy in the modern world of complexity and nonsense and blah, 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 blah. But it can be simple, and it has to be simple. Here's why. You want to know why it has to be simple? Because before all this complexity existed, before everyone even knew what the heck calorie was, before gyms even existed, human beings were healthier than they are today. Period. We live longer today than we lived in the past on average, but that's an average and it has a lot to do with infant mortality. But if you look at the health of our grandparents' generation, our great-grandparents' generation, their rates of all major diseases were lower than our when I say major diseases, I mean diseases like heart disease, cardiovascular disease, diabetes, those types of things. They were all better than what we suffer with today. Because health cannot be complicated, because our bodies aren't broken, our bodies aren't stupid, our bodies are beautifully, they are systems that are designed or evolved or whatever your belief system to thrive. Every cell in your body exists to preserve itself and to replicate itself and to maximize life. We would have died off as a species if that wasn't true. So all we need to do is in some ways just get out of our body's way and let it do its thing and provide it with the fuel it needs to do that, and sit back and let our body heal itself and then enjoy seeing life in color for the first time.